4. They asked me a plate of meat. No. It is what I'm gonna go around deep. I'm so much lost. Oh, that's mobile.
This is too easy.
I heard.
Right here.
What do you want to do? You kiss that sweaty, nasty head.
Those like things we used to do where we put pictures and like make them animated or stuff or drawing them.
Yeah. Go in them.
Like those. How do you even make that your
Maybe.
so I could just
Something.
take it like Netflix. I'm making it again.
Stop. See your hair.
Secret thing?
Barely can see your hair. What are you talking about? What is it supposed to say your hair looks like?
Whatever it looks like in the photo.
Like that?
No. It's in 3D.
I don't know why you did that one.
Maybe it's the same.
All of them. Quiet. Why do you make you an old man? Maybe the picture was just too close. Go ahead, draw it. Well, work anyways. Because draw smaller objects, or small objects are closer together to generate something.
Maybe we can just do that. The practice room.
Do it. Go back there and see what happens. What's that supposed to be?
Flowers.
Oh my God. It's not going to do anything. I don't know what the heck it's doing.
Everybody can do it imitate this. Generate this.
What's it supposed to draw with that?
What people?
Just random people.
I'll tell you.
Perfect. Exactly what you wanted.
Save copy? No. How do I draw again? No! Oh, rice? Yeah.
See that? Yeah. No, dude, that's not cool.
I'm gonna jump. Oh my god. I'm climbing so fast. I have 16 kills. The whole history of playing this game. Get off! The tingle tangle, tanning like a little You just teleported me to a whole different place. Go quick, little so fast. I gotta go quick. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. No, funny. Yeah, what's in the other? Daddy, again, my finger really long. Stage. That's like the. And that is like. Oh my god. And that is like. And this is not how it's. It's like. So far, like my arms go far enough. Holy! Hey, what? What? No. Come on. Water. Dong 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 dong. Second on, first move. Oh, part of go. Where's it? Ready? So far. Get away from me, dude. Nice! Ow! Extension! Hate this game. People never let me do it at least 30. Never ever let me even do it. Ultimate update Kaiju Battlegrounds testing. Still pink. what you won't purchase. Don't know. Why is it siren? Oh shit! My God. I just want to hear to see if I had a new character. Metal. I'm gonna play this. Plan this. I'm playing this. Playing this. When are we going to Mama's? Mama said I can go anywhere I want.
They'll bring you other tools to start.
What did I click on? 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 Not good. I left the land on the camera. Now they salty. Skibbity dum, oh yes, skibbity dum, skibbity dum, oh yes, skibbity Turn, but then name it after tails. Tails. I've moved over. Mo. Damn. Especially for quit now around. Oh, what? Don't ever I'm getting jumping. I'm getting jumping and jump saddles. Jumped and jump saddles. One, two, three, four, five, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, attack me. How do I attack me? How do I attack? Don't even let me attack. Ground slam doesn't work. See? Purple fish, black, white. Nothing works. Under the window. Nothing. One, two, three, no. Oh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The battle. but indeed. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, Peppa Pet story. Check imagination. Story characters. Sure, George, I don't have no story characters. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. I got a But impossible. I'm really just slashing. That's the worst character I've ever seen. Worst. Okay. Even I can do that. I'm becoming an elf.
What?
I'm becoming Rose named Elf. Make, make, make. Oh, he,
I said 4. How do you get 1? I said 4. I didn't say it. Just take the box in your room. You don't need it. Remove dessert and let it thaw for 15 minutes. Remove dessert and let it thaw for 15 minutes.
Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5.
Scatter. Explosive shuriken. Bolt activate. What do you stand, bro? Twin blade rush. Straight on. Our bro must be tired. Carnage dummy on edges of the map variant. Fourfold flash strike air variant. Garbage combo. Let's go with normal punch. Mom called my brother to eat, so I called for bacon. Consecutive punches. Shove. Do you know how people used to be launched into space? I will show you now. Apparently, someone did not want to go into space, so he definitely won't get there. Bolt activate. I had an idea. Now let's try to make a death counter in the air. Yay, we did it. I wonder if that would be the case in real combat. Table flip. It is not hit yet, and it has already flown away. Let's go serious punch. omnidirectional punch air edition. Real wall combo. Let's go flowing water. Came down from heaven to show you a blow. Intelligent thoughts ran behind me, but I run faster than before, so I'll show you the aerial version of lethal whirlwind stream. Double two. Go hunters grasp in air. Stones come from in the air. Now I will show Prey's peril air variant. Normal variant. Alt activate. Water stream rock smashing. Let's go final hunt. As he bounced back, there is nothing to do, Lowell. Rock splitting fist. Crushed rock.
Why don't Mom and Dad trust me anymore? My son is so adorable.
Now this is my family.
No, it's not true. Ever since he came, everything's changed. Mom and Dad have changed.
Happy birthday, sweetheart.
Sweetheart, we have a surprise for you.
From now on, this will be your big brother.
Yeah, welcome, my big brother.
Mom, I'm scared.
Ouch, that hurts. Huh?
Don't be scared, sweetheart. Let's go to your room.
Mom, Dad, we haven't cut the cake yet. Mom, Dad. This is the worst birthday ever. Mom, Dad. Mom, Dad. Huh? Where did you go?
We went shopping.
Why didn't you take me with you?
You already have plenty of things, baby.
Mom will love this. I drew a picture of our family.
Mom, I love this outfit.
It looks perfect on you, sweetheart.
Mom,
You better add your brother to that picture.
give it back to me.
It's yours.
What? No. This should be my family. How could you tear up my picture? No! My hand hurts so much.
What happened?
Mom, my little brother was being naughty, and I couldn't take care of him properly.
I wasn't being naughty.
Why are you always causing trouble?
It was him. He pushed me and hurt me.
It's because you're a bad little brother.
Oh, sweetheart, don't cry. How could such a sweet child push you?
Where did you learn to blame others like that? I'm so disappointed in you.
I didn't.
Enough! You'll sleep in the storage room tonight.
No!
Stay down there and reflect on yourself!
Why don't Mom and Dad trust me anymore?
My son is so adorable.
Now this is my family.
No, it's not true. Ever since he came, everything's changed. Mom and Dad have changed.
Our son's feedback. I love you.
They don't love me anymore. They only care about it. It's pathetic. need you anymore. How can this be? Say your goodbyes. They don't need me anymore. They really don't need me anymore. This is the end. It's all over. Mom and Dad are in danger. I must save Mom and Dad quickly. Yeah! I can't let this happen. I've completed the mission you gave me. Now hand over the money. Well done. Huh? You tricked me! I've never been one to keep promises. I'll wipe out all you sprunky. What the? No one harms my family. We're sorry, sweetheart. Help! Save us! Save us! If you want to escape, you must escape from Brenda the assassin.
She looks so terrifying.
We have to get out of here. We have 1 hour to escape. Go, go, go! Everyone, we must survive this.
We will. Fools! I'll get you all.
Careful! Careful!
You all know that SCP-001 is one of the scariest of all time. What about SCP-002?
It's probably way more scary.
Well, I can definitely say it's one of the most dangerous. And today, we're going to check out why. Why?
A pair of SCP Foundation researchers open the door of the containment cell and find themselves staring at something unlike anything they've ever seen before. Sitting in the middle of the room is a giant lump.
It's a hairy
Of
meatball.
what can only be described as flesh.
This is
The two look at
SCP-002?
each other in
I don't
disbelief.
like that word.
Just what is this thing? They
That's not
circle
what
the
flesh
few
looks
o'clock,
like.
looking it over.
Yes, circle,
wondering
it's
what on
smelly.
earth it could do. One of the researchers finally gets the courage to actually feel it. He finds that it's warm to the touch.
Okay.
Is it
Does
poop?
he detect
I
some
think it's a
slight
meatball
movement?
or a turd.
He slowly moves to place his ear against it to listen.
I thought it was
But
called
a
a
sudden
living.
shudder from the mass sends him jumping back.
Why would you get
fright.
that close to that turd?
Just then, the other researcher calls to him from the other side of the sphere. It sounds like he has found something. As he approaches, he too sees what caused his partner to call out.
It's got
There,
to
in the
check
middle
your
of
eye.
this tumorous ball,
Whoa!
I did not know that. There's a whole staircase. They
It's a
definitely do that.
Also, they had a caption this SCP as well. Like, how do they not know that there's a giant door there?
Are these like 2 guys that don't even work here that just randomly stumbled in?
I don't know, but honestly, if I were them, I would. Whatever you do, do not open that door. Only bad things will come if you open that
I'm
door.
going in if I'm them. I mean, yeah, they have to go in. They need to find out what's inside of SCP-002.
I would make other people go in. I would never go in there.
Yeah, get like a D-class personnel.
Yeah.
Or Adam.
ocular iron hatch, the kind sealed by a valve, and it's open. Now the researchers are really confused.
It's like
A
inviting
massive
them
lump of
in.
living flesh is strange enough, but why does it have a door? One of the researchers peeks inside.
Hello?
Is that a couch they see?
What?
And a table? There's
Everything
someone
has a
living in
common
this thing.
theme here.
Things are
Everything's made
getting
out of meat.
beyond strange.
Or poop.
The two researchers look up at the observation window where their supervisor is watching them. The supervisor
guy's a
does not
weirdo.
hesitate. He nods at them. The
Oh,
researchers know what they must do.
If you love them, set them
Rock,
free.
paper,
What?
scissors, shoot.
Classic. I mean, it's only fair.
Researcher who
Best 2
lost
out of 3.
loses.
Best 2 out of 3. You gotta run it.
Coming to work at the SCP Foundation meant that he would be dealing with some strange, dangerous, and disgusting
gosh.
anomalies.
This is actually pretty interesting because most of the time in the SCP videos that I've watched, they make the D-class personnel do stuff like this, not the researchers.
Yeah, I don't know why the researcher is going in there. I can't imagine anything good is going to happen, though. Well, maybe the supervisor knows that this SCP isn't dangerous, so that's why he's letting them go inside.
I think he doesn't know anything and he's sending them inside, but maybe it's since it's SCP-002, it might be really early on in the SCP Foundation's life, so they just don't even have D-class personnel yet.
All the dots are connecting. SCP-002, it's a big giant turd. It has to be. That confirms it. How did you come to that conclusion, though? Like, you just said that with nothing behind it. Here's number 2. Oh. Okay, see, if you needed to say that part, I get it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
But he never imagined he would have to climb inside a giant orb of meat. His partner opens the hatch all the way and offers a hand to help him, knowing he has no other option.
Get on in there,
The
buddy.
researcher steps inside.
Is that weird? I kind of want to see what happens when
The
they
air
cook
is
it.
hot, thick, and moist.
Yes.
Like a cramped gym that's had too many bodies exerting themselves on a warm, humid day.
Low-key, I
He
like
walks
that.
through the short entranceway, and his eyes adjust to the dim light to find that he's standing in the middle of a cozy little room.
There's
A
electricity
single
in there?
small lamp on a table is giving off just enough light for him to see that the room is sparsely furnished, with a few pieces including a small couch and a twin bed. Outside, his partner calls to him, asking what he can see. As the researcher turns to answer, the door slams shut. The valve spins on its own, locking itself tight. Try as he might, the researcher can't
The
get it to
supervisor knew
budge.
this was going to happen all
He
along.
bangs
I
on
know
the
he did.
door and yells, "Is he all right in there? Is everything okay?"
You got to start eating from
His
the
only
inside out.
response is a muffled scream from inside
brought a
the ball
fork
of
and a knife.
flesh.
What are they doing? Maybe he's playing Fortnite. He might be playing
Twisting the
Fortnite now.
valve with all of his strength.
Oh, he's
But
playing
it won't
Fortnite
move.
knife.
The sounds of gurgles and wet
Oh, jeez.
sloshing come from
Maybe
inside the
it's
room.
sloshing. Maybe it's not like a meatball. Maybe it's not a turd. Maybe it's like a big stomach that anything that goes in gets eaten alive.
Jax, please be original. Wait, but yeah, that actually makes sense because it's all made out of flesh. So even like the bed and the couch and everything was made out of flesh. So maybe every time this thing eats someone, it then turns something else into what that person was. Side note, would you guys try human flesh for like $100,000?
I'm gonna play a video.
It's a trick
An
question.
alarm
I got
starts to
it.
sound as he strains against the door, exerting himself so hard that he feels like a vein in his head might burst.
It looks like it was.
Suddenly, the valve loosens, and a sudden
His air
lack of resistance
definitely
causes him to fall to the floor.
No!
The valve spins on its own, and the door swings open once again. The ball of flesh is
Do you think he's gonna be in there?
I think he's probably dead.
I also think he's dead. And I also think there's gonna be like a new living room item in there. Oh, they're turning the people into furniture? Because everything's made out of flesh, so how do you get more flesh? By eating more people. I'm thinking that he's gonna be like 600 pounds and just like living the best life because he had to eat to survive. He just ate a bunch of pizza and played Fortnite in there, and now he's like 100 pounds heavier. I like that. I would go in if that was the case. Yeah, we know.
quiet once more. The researcher picks himself up off the ground and slowly, carefully, peeks inside. "Hello? Are you okay? Is anyone in there?" There's no response. That is, until a blast of hot air comes rushing out of the hatch, blowing the researcher's hair back.
Ew, he actually just got farted
He
on.
peeks inside
It's
again.
disgusting.
His fellow researcher is
No.
nowhere to be seen.
Oh, God.
Inside is the same couch, bed, and
There's something
table
new.
with a small lamp. But there's something new there, too.
Oh, wait,
Across from the couch, where there was nothing before.
Oh, I just got the shivers. That's disgusting.
While this may seem strange, it's just another day at the SCP Foundation, where anomalous objects and creatures are studied and contained, including SCP-002, also known as the Living Room.
Wait, do you guys think that the SCP Foundation just like made this up because it's like a pun on the living room? It's like the living room. Like,
Yeah, I just
it's
got
like the living room.
I just got that.
It's literally alive.
Jack, as you were saying that, the light bulb just went off in my head. I actually thought that was pretty obvious and that it didn't need to be said, but I guess it did because Adam had no idea.
SCP-002 is the designation given to a large, tumorous, fleshy growth. It's roughly
I think it's
circular,
sprinkly.
with a circumference just over 15
Somehow
meters,
that's worse.
giving it an estimated volume of around 60 meters cubed. Located on one side is an iron valve hatch, similar to what might be found on an old submarine, which leads into the interior of the ball. Those who step inside are surprised to discover a small room that resembles a low-rent studio apartment, complete with furniture
I
and
wonder if
even a
once you
small
go
window.
in, like, can you get out?
Strangely, the outside of the ball of flesh shows no windows, and indeed no openings at all, save for the iron
What
hatch.
if you exploded?
The furniture in the room displays no anomalous properties. though examination has revealed that the furniture appears to be constructed of sculpted bone, golden hair, and other biological substances, all coming from human bodies.
That's gross.
Analysis of samples taken from the furniture has shown each to be constructed from independent and fragmented DNA sequences, several of which correspond to SCP research personnel
Where did they do
who
this
have been
before
lost
sending in the
inside
guide?
SCP-002. To date, the living room has been responsible for 7 members of staff going missing.
Why are they
At the same time, during the course of the containment at the SCP Foundation, the room appears to have added multiple additional furnishings, including 2 lamps, a throw rug,
Oh
a
my
television,
gosh.
a radio, a beanbag
I mean,
chair.
honestly, guys, and I know it's super messed up, but maybe the SCP Foundation is just really curious as to how much stuff can be in the living room at once. It's kind of fun, right? They send in a new person, and then what are you going to get? Is it going to be a beanbag? Is it going to be a lamp? Is it going to be a TV? Kind of like you're playing the lottery a little bit. Do you guys think you can take anything out of the SCP?
No, I think once you step in, that door slams behind you, then it's GG's.
So what if you sent in like a robot, or like you had a big long stick and then you like grabbed it?
Jake's trying so hard to change the topic because nobody responded to his psychotic statement.
So guys, let's just think of that. Picks up something and then takes it out. Does that make a new living room?
No comment. Just watch the video, Jake. You're a psycho.
Comment down below your thoughts.
Please say
3
anything.
books in an unknown language, 4 children's toys, and a small potted plant. Tests have been performed using a variety of non-human entities in order to see if they would
That's
provoke
my
a
guy.
similar response from SCP-002 to that of humans. Various lab animals, including those with close DNA to humans, such as chimpanzees, have been placed in the room. But so far, all have failed to make the living room react. Human cadavers were also tested, but they too did not produce any effect.
Hi guys, just
It is unknown what causes SCP-002 to engage in its behavior, but whatever process it uses to convert organic matter into furnishings seems to only be triggered by the presence of living human
They
beings.
gotta get a camera inside of there.
SCP-002 was discovered in northern Portugal, following reports of an object falling from Earth's
Oh,
orbit.
I said that it was an
Bearing
alien
the pattern
turd.
of
I
a
did
small
say that.
head
is an alien.
was SCP-002. It was encased in a thick shell of rock, but the anomaly's fleshy exterior could be seen through cracks that were likely created by the impact. A local farmer was the first to spot the object falling to Earth and brought word of what he found to his village. At the same time, a Level 4 SCP Foundation agent stationed in the area
That's pretty
detected
convenient.
elevated levels of radioactivity and traced the source back to the crater. An SCP collection squad led
At Dog Chow, we believe helping dogs live their best life.
Sonic here. And Mimi. Watch it. I didn't know somebody made a 3D version, Amy. Comment down below original if you think that one's gonna be better. Or 3D. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to see the 3D version of Spunky. I can't believe somebody. Let's see what it's like, guys. Come on. Oh my god. Here we go. Yo! Wait a second. This is not original Spunky. He sounds different. Yeah. What the heck? What? Oh my god. Is this retake, Amy? I don't know. It might be. I don't know what's going on, guys. It's not bad, that's for sure, but this is not OG Spunky. Yeah, because Simon does not look like that. Yeah, no way. Like, he looks pretty good, though. Yeah, he's got like the little orbs, though. Like, I guess, yeah, this is definitely a retake. It's gotta be. Let us know in the comments down below. But I'm almost 100% positive this is a retake. Yeah, because Mr. Fun Computer does not look like that. I mean, pretty good, though. W mod, whatever mod this is from, guys. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. What? What the heck? This is so weird. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, guys. To be honest, they look kind of creepy. Like, look at that. Look at that smile right there. That is so creepy. Like that teeth and stuff.
know if I like the 3D ones, Amy.
Yeah, I don't know. The only good one is Mr. Sun right now.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Sun does look good. Look at that happy smile. Oh, my God. Let's keep watching, guys. Maybe it'll get a little bit better. Oh, no. I don't like the 3D one. They should have been so weird. They should have never been made. This is gonna give me nightmares, guys. So Mr. Sun's kind of cooking though. Can't lie. But the rest of these, just the faces, they kind of freak me out. I mean, they're well done, but they still freak me out.
Yeah.
Wait, Mr. Fun Computer saying what? Here we go again. But okay, Mr. Fun Computer, hold on. He's saying, here we go again. He's not saying hello. Would you like to have some fun?
It's all wrong.
Oh my gosh, no,
Here
this
we
is
go
fun.
again. Here we go again.
This one's a little bit better, guys. We got
Be
another one
quick,
to watch
be
here.
quick.
What is this? It's even more cursed looking.
Oh no, this is gonna be bad.
Oh, please, no. Okay, maybe it's not as bad as I. No, this is the stupid Teletubbies what we looked at in our worst video. Guys, if you haven't seen the worst Spunky Mods video we put out, make sure to go watch that after this video. It's pretty much a banger, I would say. Oh my gosh. Are the 3D ones going to be different, you think, Amy?
I don't know, they look kind of the same.
They do, I know. Okay, yeah, we know what these sound like. Ooh, are they kind of quiet for you, Amy?
They are.
So quiet. What the heck? Okay, yeah, we know. Just show us the 3D ones. We want to see the 3D ones now. Yeah, we know. Teletubbies just, they took the models for Teletubbies. Oh, wait. Do you think there'll be phase 2? Do you think they'll show the phase 2 in this one?
I don't know.
I hope they do. That would be awesome. Okay. It's a bit different. What?
What the heck?
What the heck is wrong with that?
What are they sound?
Okay, Amy, I'm just gonna say this. That was actually bad. So far, OG's the best one, guys. OG's the best one. When I check out some of these, they have Sprunkle, Rejoin, Sprunk, and Retake. Okay. Let's check out some of these guys. Okay, these have to be better. So far, so good. Oh my god. Yeah, the Sprunkle one's right underneath us, guys. Oh? Oh, dude, Rejoin's not so bad either. Oh, oh my god, we've seen retake. Rejoin. Okay. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Oh, the Sprunkle one. I like the Sprunkle ones, guys, so far.
Me too.
Retake's pretty nice, too. And Rejoin? I don't know. These are all pretty good. What the heck? Bro, is this something with EXE? What is going on here? Okay, we've seen retake. What the retake one looks like? Pretty good. Oh my god! Okay. Wait.
It's not doing anything.
Yeah, the Sprunkle one's not doing anything. Okay, there's retake. Rejoin.
Uncle one's not too bad. And then we go to retake it. You can't bully my friends. Today we're learning about an SCP that can steal your body. That sounds hard.
The night was dark and quiet.
If you touch that, you get stuck to it and sucked up into its mouth. We should try that. We're totally go-
The story starts in Japan, and the citizens heard a huge explosion. They looked out of the window, and a shockwave was caused by a strong alien monster. Then he started to launch a second attack, and he destroyed some houses. The damage was enormous, and the government was warned that a great danger had emerged. Meanwhile, we see a reporter broadcast live and warn viewers about the monster. Then a mysterious guy left his home, and he was on the way to beat up the enemy. Following this, we see a girl crying, and the strong alien appeared. In the last moment, she was saved, and he was asked who he is. So he said he is just a hobby hero without a backstory. Saitama learned that Vaccine Man is a monster who planned to obliterate humans and their evil civilization. So Vaccine Man powered him up and told Saitama that he didn't got a chance against him. Saitama wasn't scared and defeated him with one punch. He couldn't believe that his fight ended after one punch, and he was desperate. Followed, we see 3 years earlier, and Saitama met a crab man. He wondered why Saitama didn't run away. Mr. Krabs said he ate expired Krabby Patties and he turned into a crabman. Suddenly Saitama replied, he is an unemployed man and he wasn't in the mood to run away because he got rejected by a job interview. Mr. Krabs liked him because his eyes was lifeless like his own eyes. Also, he said he is interested to find a boy with a big chin and he planned to gonna rip his arms off. Later, Saitama couldn't believe to see a big chin brat and asked him if he messed with a big crab monster. Saitama learned he drew something on him with a marker and he didn't know if he should warn the boy. Suddenly, Mr. Krabs appeared and attacked him. Saitama instinctively saved the boy and told the boy to flee, but he refused and said he wants his soccer ball back. Mr. Krabs was furious, and Saitama asked him why he would kill a little boy for a harmless prank. He said it was fun hurting innocent people, and his pride felt hurt because the boy had pranked him. Saitama was insulted and he laughed, because he thought Mr. Krabs looks like a villain of an anime that he watched. Saitama was attacked, and he got the intention to kill the big-chinned brat. In that moment, Saitama remembered about his childhood dream to become a strong hero, and he challenged Mr. Krabs in real life to a fight. Mr. Krabs was furious and he beat up Saitama with his crab arms. He said he will end Saitama's life, but Saitama played the Uno reverse card, and he defeated Mr. Krabs. So Saitama won the fight, and after that day he trained until he went bald. He became so powerful and no one could beat him since that day. In addition, he wondered why his heart felt so empty. Suddenly, a huge man stomped into the grocery store, leaving a huge footprint on the ground. Then we see an evil scientist who turned his little brother into a gigantic monster. The reason was his little brother's goal was to become the strongest in the world. He trained every day, and his big brother produced the ultimate steroids called Biceps King. Following this, the scientist gave his little brother his produced steroids, and he turned into a giant biceps creature. As a result, he planned to conquer the whole world with his little brother. Then the scientist looked forward, and his little brother destroyed the towns. All residents were warned about a giant creature. The residents of City D ran away. After that, the scientist told his little brother that he is the strongest man in the world. Suddenly he noticed a man on his brother's shoulder. He commanded his little brother to kill him, but Steroids Man realized that he killed the wrong person. Then Steroids Man got angry, and he threw Saitama like a toy into the ground. Saitama was attacked, and he just waited until his enemy stopped the series of attacks. After that, the Steroids Man felt empty, and Saitama felt his pain. After that, he punched his enemy in the face, and Saitama knew overwhelming strength is pretty boring.
He won the fight and went to a convenience store to buy groceries for his dinner. On the way home, he noticed that there is no signs that the evils of the world are disappearing. He wasn't sad about it, but something was bothering him. The reason is that in exchange for power, he lost his emotions and was bored every day. Then Saitama was insulted by a car monster, and he defeated him with a single punch again. Later he was sad, because he arrived home uninjured. As a result, he wished to find an enemy who he can fight all out. In the following morning, we see Saitama, who was attacked by a strong monster. So Saitama was shocked about his destroyed apartment, and a monster showed up to attack him. However, his enemies said they are the true Earthlings who plan to claim the world above ground. Then many of his friends appeared, and Saitama was threatened by them. He also said they had already eliminated 70% of the surface dwellers. So Saitama met finally strong opponents, and he was excited to fight against the Subterraneans. He insulted them and defeated the first monster with one punch. After that, he looked forward for the battle against them. Saitama was attacked, and he was happy to go all out in the fight with them. Following this, they surrounded Saitama, and he used all his power to punch them. After a long fight, he was attacked by an enemy who caused a huge explosion. The Earthlings thought it's over, and they couldn't believe to meet such a strong man. Suddenly, Saitama said he is just a hero for fun, and said the surface is under his protection. The Earthlings were angry, and they attacked Saitama, but he dodged all of their attack. At that moment, Saitama realized he was excited like his first fight, and his heart started pounding. Later, he noticed his emotions coming back to him, and the final boss showed up. He was angry, and Saitama rushed towards him to fight against the strong Earthling king. Suddenly, Saitama woke up, and he heard some noises outside. They called themselves the Subterranean. Saitama stamped at the Subterranean king, and thought he will experience a wild battle with them. Unfortunately, they gave up immediately and went back home. A few days passed, and Saitama lived his boring life in his apartment. He watched TV, and he learned about mosquito outbreak in his town. After that, he went outside to watering his plant, and he didn't saw the news about a dangerous swarm of mosquitoes. Then a mosquito landed on his hand. He smashed it, but the little mosquito didn't die. So he used all of his strength and tried to kill the mosquito. In the meantime, all citizens were warned about the threat level demon. Then we see a handsome cyborg chasing the swarm of mosquitoes in the city of Z. Followed a thief used the time to steal valuables, and he underestimated the warning about the mosquitoes. Suddenly, a swarm of mosquitoes appeared, and he was confused. He was attacked, and the mosquitoes sucked out all his blood. Out of nowhere, we see a mosquito queen, who wasn't delighted with the small amount of blood. Suddenly, Genos appeared, and he shot fire against the mosquito queen. He understood that she commanded all mosquitoes to suck out all blood of the humans, and she planned to suck out Genos. Following this, she commanded all mosquitoes to suck out his blood, but he attacked her army with a fire blast. She couldn't believe that Genos had burned down all her beloved mosquitoes. In the meantime, Saitama thought he got the mosquito, but he failed. Then we see Genos, who started his next attack against the Mosquito Queen. She could withstand his attacks, and Genos powered him up. He increased his power and launched a strong fire blast. The Mosquito Queen was able to dodge his attack and ripped of one of his arms. She looked down on Genos, but he ripped of her legs in just a short moment. However, she tried to escape, but Genos didn't let her flee and attacked her again. She understood that Genos is dangerous and commanded her mosquito gang to suck up all bloods of the animals. After that, Genos was ready to use all of his power to wipe her out. Out of nowhere, Saitama appeared, who tried to kill a single mosquito with insect spray. He saw the swarm of mosquito, and Genos told him to run away. Saitama couldn't escape in time, and the Mosquito Queen prepared her next attack. In that moment, Genos used his cyborg power and burned down all mosquitoes with ease. He was sure about his victory, and the whole city was destroyed after his attack. Suddenly, Saitama thanked him for saving. Meet him, and he couldn't believe that Saitama was alive. After that, the Mosquito Queen laughed at him, and she was alive too. She evolved to Supercell Mosquito, and she attacked Gens with her super speed. Genos didn't manage to dodge her attack, and he was badly injured. In addition, he realized that his enemy became more powerful after consuming the huge amount of blood. Then Genos decided to sacrifice his life, and he activated his self-destruct mechanism. In the last moment, Saitama showed up, and he just slapped her in the face. In the followed day, Genos visited his new master, and Saitama thought he just made a joke. Saitama told him he wasn't looking for an apprentice, and he wondered about his cyborg body. Then Genos thought his new master is a cyborg too, and asked about his skin-colored armor on his head. Saitama felt bullied, and Genos apologized for his rude words. Following this, he told Saitama about his backstory, that his family died by an accident. So Saitama learned that a cyborg got out of control, and he barely survived and became a cyborg himself to find and eliminate the evil cyborg. A few hours later, he was annoyed hearing his long story, and he stopped Genos. In In the meantime, another evil scientist learned that his prototype monster was wiped out. He got the idea to study Saitama as his new experiment, and he commanded his assistant to send him a bait. After that, Genos asked him to teach him to become strong like him. Saitama said he will surpass him, and he asked him if he is ready to handle his secret to become stronger. Suddenly, a mantis appeared, and Saitama defeated him with just one punch. Then we see more enemies outside. Genos jumped out the window, but Saitama had already defeated the other enemies. Out of nowhere he was attacked, but he said he is fine. Following this, a cyborg appeared, and Genos wondered if he is the one who eliminated his family. Genos attacked him, and he asked the cyborg a few questions. Meanwhile, Saitama was surrounded by two strong monsters, and they got the intention to beat him up. Genos worried about his master, but he needed to focus on his own fight. So Genos used his fire attacks, but the enemy withstand his attacks. The cyborg said they were sent from the House of Evolution. Then we see Saitama, he was bored, and he said the ground is the perfect place for a nap. The Beast King thought he is stupid, and he insulted Saitama. So Saitama showed them they are the weaklings, and he noticed that his suit was dirty. The Beast King was angry, and he wanted to show him his true power. He attacked Saitama and slayed his own teammates. Followed, he turned into a high-ranking monster and increased his power. Saitama dodged all his attack with ease, and he wasn't feared. Finally, he launched an attack too. As a result, Saitama defeated the strong Beast King with his normal punches. One of the enemy's teammates tried to flee, but Saitama found him. Then we see Genos interrogated the cyborg gorilla, and he said Genos didn't stand a chance against the second strongest warrior of their team. However, he learned the Beast King was defeated and apologized for being rude. Following this, we learned about a scientist who had lived a long time ago. He was a genius, and he was able to make a number of contributions to human knowledge. However, he became disillusioned with the world. Also, none of his ideas ever received even the slightest support from the scientific community. He had a plan to evolve humanity, but his plan failed because his idea was deemed dangerous. So Genius decided to pursue his dream at any cost. After he turned 70 years, his efforts began to yield results. Following this, Genius cloned himself and called his laboratory House of Evolution. Suddenly, Saitama stopped the story and asked what he had to do with him. They threatened Cyborg Gorilla to summarize the story, and he apologized. So Cyborg Gorilla explained that his boss had become very curious about Saitama's body, but he wasn't into men. Genos explained his master that the scientist is a weirdo, and they need to eliminate him. Saitama agreed, and he said they need to hurry because there are a sale on tomorrow for the new PlayStation. Before Genos left, he asked Cyborg Gorilla if there were more cyborgs in the House of Evolution. Cyborg Gorilla replied he was the only combat cyborg. Meanwhile, Genius and his clones were shocked that Saitama and Genos defeated their elite force. Also, they found out that they were on the way to destroy his laboratory. Genius said they should prepare for the release of Congress clones. All clones were scared, but their leader said they had no other choice. Then we see Saitama and Genos running towards the evil scientist's hideout. Genos was sure that Saitama could fly, but he replied that humans are not born with the ability to fly. Later, they arrived at the house of Evolution. Genos immediately activated his cyborg abilities and fused with the entire building. Saitama learned, and Genos thought it was the most efficient way to destroy them all in one swoop. After that, they found an underground basement. Then we see a clone fighting against a monster, but he couldn't survive, and Monster Kabuto wiped him out. A short time later, Genius appeared in the room and he greeted his created monster. Kabuto was a bully and complained that he was locked up his whole life. The scientist said he was locked up because his mental was unstable. So Kabuto got even more angry.
So what are you doing right now? Watching TV. But nobody, nobody in Sippy, you have seen my new tablet. Nobody. Not even Luke? No. He still, he doesn't even know my black ones. He thinks my black one is still able to play with. He never even knew it was broken. Wait, what? I never told him. I never called Kyle. You were calling me? Yeah, I showed you because I wanted to. But you didn't want to show him? Yeah, because I wanted to show him in person. Oh. And I'm going to show you next time I come to your house or you come to mine. I'm going to show you in person. And it has its own case now. Oh, what are you going to say again? It has the new case, and it can stand up.
What does?
My tablet case.
Oh yeah, this is mine.
Yeah.
Well, do you like mine? Is it fancy?
No, mine is fancy. It's literally a tablet.
Fuzzy side. Fuzzy side is the magnet.
Oh, here we go. Here we go again. Here we go again.